Muted. And there I am. Sorry about that, folks. Just realized there was no audio there. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. Oh my goodness. Trying to get it right. I'm tired, so be patient with me. This is Chris Ball, Presidio Dog at with RWB Racing. We are looking at the World Cup GT 2020. We're in race number 3 at Willow Springs and back into the Group 4 cars like the season started with. Um, Here at Willow Springs, this is a fun track, but I'll tell you, it is dangerous. Um, the there's no real barriers to get in the way of anything, but that dirt just sucks you right off the track. Uh, Turn 1 is going to be a very interesting turn to watch out for. A lot of drivers get just a little late on the brakes and they get a little bit wide, and you just get a little wide and just get those right wheels in just on the edge of the dirt there, and it just sucks you right off the track into oblivion. And the final corner, that big long turn, is just a wicked beast. I mean, you're getting full speed through that, and then it just starts turning, and then it tightens up right at the end, and it gets just like this. I don't know what the degrees is, but it's significantly tighter, and you can't go full speed through it. And if you do, um, for the most part, you'll slide off the left side of the track into the dirt, and if you're going fast enough, you'll just slide right into the pit lane. So you gotta watch out for that one. That is for sure. Well, let's go over our starting grid. So RR Spec 1 is out for the season with some personal things. So everybody's moved up the starting order 1 position. So we got 11 drivers in today's race. Got a few people weren't able to make it. Um, so looking forward to see them next week. So Turbo is going to start out on the pole with Magic Man and Winkle and Death Scythe rounding out the top 4. Then you got Cupcake, Venom, J Rod, Early Mac, and Gorski, Spider Team, and Nate Jonas rounding out the rest of the grid. So it's going to be an interesting race to watch. We got to look out for all these drivers. I mean, these Group 4 cars don't have as much downforce as the Group 3 cars do. So on this track, they're going to have to be uh, going a little slower than they normally would. So we'll see how everybody goes. Let's go ahead and jump out on track here. Let me see if I can get our cameras working properly. All right, hang on 1 second. Oops, sorry about that. And there we go. We got ourselves some stuff out here. So we're out on track. You can see Turbo right up there with Magic Man just off to his left behind him. Willow Springs does kind of a staggered start. If you wanna see, we can just back up. The cars are staggered. They're not side by side like a lot of the tracks. So there's going to be a lot of a room for everyone to just slip in single file if they wanted to. Uh, but that's not how racing works in the real world. Everyone's going to be fighting for those points. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start back here in 5th position with Cupcake just to kind of see how the leaders go, and should be able to look behind as the race goes. So without further ado, let's get this race underway. I want to make sure I've got all of our audio connected up here, and we should be able to get this race going. I am doing this as a replay since we weren't able to live stream the race last night, so I apologize if we won't have any replays. And I might not be as excited going through the race. I do know who wins, but I'll keep my mouth shut. But I don't know the whole rest of the race, so it'll be fun to see. All right, so here goes. Here goes nothing. Oh, rolling start. Okay. Oh, nope, it wasn't a rolling start. That's just how it starts. All right, sounds good. So far, everything's looking clean through here. Oh, right out to the edges. And it looks like everybody's making it through. And this is a good spot to sit in. I'm getting a good view of all the cars. Everyone's kind of staying on track. look, whoa, Death Sights gets a little loose there. So far, everybody's getting through just fine. Doesn't look like we're gonna have a red flag. Everyone's still kind of tucked in. Looks like J-Rod is just sitting there right on Cupcake's rear bumper. Alright, here comes the challenge. It's this big long turn. I'm gonna scoot up the order here and take a look at Winkle riding on Magic Man's rear end here. In tight. Here's where it tightens up. Stay in there. Don't get oh, it's just like that. Oh, and into the pits he goes. Oh, jeez. Oh, looks like somebody else bit it too. Oh no, he got reset. Okay. So that will put Magic Man all the way to the back of the pack. So Turbo now up front, and he's got Winkle not far behind him. I don't have any of the data points, so sorry for that. So Winkle in that the NSX. Right behind him, you got the two Ferraris of Death Sight, and J-Rod's gotten past Cupcake. So Cupcake's got that's Venom right behind him in the other Lexus. You got the two Lexuses together, the two Ferraris together, then you got the McLaren and the NSX up front. Let's take a look back here. So there's our lone Mustang of a Gorski. So it looks like everyone's just kind of hanging back there. Early Mac is there. Now Magic Man is pretty far back after hitting that dirt, and that is just how that track eats people alive. It's just how it goes. Up front in that McLaren 650S, got let's see, that is, oh, you know, my stuff isn't working. Stand by for one moment. Let me get my keyboard isn't functioning properly, so I can't get to the angles I want, so I apologize for that. But anyway, so there's Turbo up front. Right behind him, he's got Winkle and J-Rod with Death Sight following in tow. I'm actually going to switch to the variable camera so I can keep the camera on the corners as the cars drive through. So there's Turbo, Winkle right behind him with J-Rod, Death Sight, Venom, Cupcake, and Early Mac. Oh, Spider Team's off the track. And as Magic comes around him, I don't know what happened there. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay to go back to. So let's see, back up front, we got everyone's zipping down here. There's those two Ferraris, and then the two Lexus cars, and then Early Mac is on the straight with them, so he's not far back, but that BMW is not seeming to keep up with the rest of the group, so we'll see how that works out for him. And there's a Gorski, not sure why he's ghosted. Perhaps he has a penalty on him, or he's just in auto drive. Oh no, Magic Man off again. That is unfortunate. Like I said before, you get one wheel off of there and these cars are just goners. Alright, so up front still we've got Turbo cruising. That's what Turbos do. J-Rod's working his way up there for sure. So J-Rod is working his way up. He's gotten past his teammate Death Scythe. Well, not teammate. They're driving the same cars, is what I mean. J-Rod, he's the kind of guy that can make magic happen with his, no pun intended on Magic Man there. But he can make magic happen, and he seems to have that Ferrari under control right to the edge of the asphalt. That is dangerous. You got to be careful. You get a little bit of that dirt on those tires, and it's adios. Number 45, Death Scythe, cruising around. Looks like gaps are starting to open up for everybody, except for these two. So Cupcake right behind Venom. Let's see, what's he gonna do? It's Lexus v Lexus. These cars are gonna have a tough time with their tire. Oh, somebody just went off. It looks like Death Scythe went off up there, but he managed to save it. And oh, that is Early Mac. He manages to save it back there. So that final turn is gonna be a doozy. And Cupcake makes the pass into P5. Gets around Venom. But Venom won't be behind him for a while. He's gonna stay right there with him. So give him a chance to catch up. Early Mac's got a little making up to do since he got his foot off the track back there. Igorski back in 8th seems to be doing all right. I don't know if he's gone off the track somewhere or not. Spider Team right behind him. Nate Jonas, he's coming up in 10th with Magic Man back in 11th. It's a tough track. I mean, it's everybody's nightmare when they have to do just like that, just touch the dirt. And if you're on a corner, it's brutal. So there is Winkle. Right there. Let's get a view with Winkle trying to chase down the leader Turbo. So it's Honda versus McLaren up at the front. J-Rod just kind of chilling like a villain. Let's see, Turbo's on the mediums, Winkle is on the softs, so if Winkle's going to do anything, he needs to get it done, because when he has to pit, he's going to end up on those medium tires, and that's going to be right up to him. Oh, I thought for sure Turbo was going off. Ooh, that was close. Let's see here. So Turbo just handling that car. Just making that McLaren look good. It looks really stable on the track. I mean, I'm assuming that this might be a mid-engine track for cars. I'm not as much of a gearhead as some, and so maybe everyone has different opinions. But these lots of corners are apparently where mid-engines shine, and those long straights are where they have their weakness. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. So J-Rod still just kind of hanging out. Death Scythe is still running out in 4th. Let's see. Venom has gotten around Cupcake once again, somewhere back there. It looks like Early Max moved up to 7th. Now Gorski's got Magic Man coming up behind him here shortly. it looks like, did we have a... Oh, I guess we did. Oh, Nate Jonas just gets his foot in the dirt. Gotta be careful there. Spider Team's, I think he went into the pits to fix his car. And I mean, as a reminder for all of you just watching, oh, look who's up front. Winkle's up front. Did Turbo pit? Maybe he went off the track. Let's see, is there any damage on his car? I can't see any right off the bat. But we have a new leader, Winkle. So, awesome. Turbo back. Oh, somebody just went off in the dirt. I don't know if that was Death Snipe. I just missed that one. Venom and Cupcake are still just kind of cruising back there on their medium tires. So anyway, in this particular series, if this is the first one you're watching, there are two stints. There is stint 1 and stint 2. I guess that was obvious when I said there were two stints, but in between minute 48 and minute 42 of this 90-minute endurance is the only time you're allowed to pit for tires and fuel. And you're required to run one stint on the mediums, one stint on this one stint mediums, one stint softs. So Cupcake here is running on the medium tires, and when he is done with this stint, he'll be able to get the soft tires. But you're only allowed to pit between minute 48 and 42 for tires and fuel. You can pit any other time if you need to fix your car, but you can't take tires and fuel or you get a penalty. So there's that. You have been told, and now you know. All right. So let's go see what's going up front here. It looks like J-Rod. Oh, it looks like Spider Team's gone a lap down to Winkle, and J-Rod now is gonna have to deal with getting around some lap traffic here in looks like that Spider Team up there. Yeah, the BMW. Look at those tires. I mean, look at the tires. These soft tires that Winkle's driving around are pretty wore out, especially on the left side with all those fast right-hand corners. But J-Rod's tires look just nice and fresh, and clean and tidy. I don't think there's a single scratch on that car either, so he is just driving the wheels off that car. Oh no! Winkle goes off the track! And we have our leader in J-Rod. Again, another lead change. Now, J-Rod needs to get around. There we go. Spider Team is giving him the space. Giving him the room he needs to get around him. And off he goes. So Winkle now has got that orange McLaren in his rear view mirror. So he's going to have to be real careful about that. Now that McLaren is on the mediums. And so is J-Rod. Oh, that was close. So is J-Rod. So it's going to be interesting that Winkle will end up being on the mediums when J-Rod and Turbo are on the softs. So I can't imagine that it's going to be advantageous to him. So we'll see how that turns out. So J-Rod up front, Mr. Ferrari. For all of you that say that these Ferraris are just crap cars, J-Rod and Death Scythe are showing us just how wrong we are, at least those that say that. He's racing the Ferrari in both Group 3 and Group 4, and he is just driving the wheels off that thing. Same with Death Scythe, so that's awesome. So Winkle up to, or down to P2, to get around that lapped car. Alright, that's taken care of. Turbo over in third. He must have got off the track a little bit to give up his honestly, that's the only thing I can think of. He didn't pit, so around the outside of Spider Team he goes. Makes a move. Oh, Spider Team gets in the dirt. Keep it steady, keep it steady. There you go. Nice job. Death Sight, he is kind of sitting there at a big gap in between, so he doesn't have a lot to worry about. Let's see here. Venom and Cupcake still battling it. No, Venom is up there in 5th. Cupcake in 6th. He slowed down to clear that penalty off. There he goes. Magic Man, Igorski, Jonas, and Spider Team. Why do I feel like somebody is no longer on the track? There's 11. We're missing somebody. Is Early Mac gone? He is! We lost Early Mac somewhere, I think. Let me see here. Yeah. Well, sorry about that, buddy. I hope you didn't have too much trouble. Well, obviously you did. Your car's not on the track anymore. But this happens sometimes. That's what happens with online racing. Alright, so back up front, J-Rod. Hopefully J-Rod is sitting in front of a nice big TV watching this race and just going, look at that beautiful red car. That's me. Oh, here we go. So Turbo makes the move on those medium tires. Oh, easy, buddy, easy. Oh, Winkle's all over him. They pass up some lap traffic. And so now, Winkle, well, that's the problem. Winkle's driving on the wrong side of the car. Anyway, let's see if Winkle can get his little spot back. He does have the soft tires, but they are definitely showing signs of wear. And he's still got, another 20 minutes of driving to go. Woo! Those tires are going to be beat up at the end of this. We're 18 minutes in. He can't pit until minute 48. So he's got oh my gosh, he's got a half hour of driving yet to go. Oh no! Where'd he go? Holy crap! Oh! Who was that? Who was that just went off after him? There was somebody else. Somebody else. Oh, there's somebody sliding everywhere over there. What is that? Is that the Mustang? Oh, Turbo's gonna go in the pits and fix his car. Holy mackerel, that was a slide. He's gonna fix it up and out he goes. Oh, you hate to see that. Wow. Alright, well, that changes things up a little bit. So, Winkle's still not far behind J-Rod. He's hanging tough there. But, I don't know how those tires are gonna hold up. Now maybe he's betting on the fact that he's gonna have really crappy tires. Their Mustang is four-wheeling it. Nagorski. Oh, and Nate Jonas is off the track. Oh my goodness, everyone is just hitting the dirt and wrecking. Oy. Wow, there's a lot happening. Alright, so J-Rod is sitting up there kind of by himself. Death Sight has gotten to P2, so I'm thinking Winkle must have, he's got some damage on the front of his car. And into the pits he goes. So he hit something. So he's going to fix his car. No fuel, just repairs. So Venom up to 3rd. Wait. No, not quite, but he's close. So now he's sitting there thinking, ooh, I got a little shot at a podium spot here. I mean, there are still, 70 minutes left of this race, so there's all the time in the world for these guys. Oh. Winkle is struggling with that car. And going off the track like that, it's going to just really mess up his tires. He's got his hazards on. You know, we go up here. It looks like Death Scythe is right on the backside here of Igorski, sitting in second place. Igorski is a lap down. Keep it together. Oh, all the way to the outside. There you go. He's going to get the run on him. So he should be able to get past him. No problem. He needs to get over so he can get to that apex, right? There we go. Over and turn. Ooh. All right. Nice job. Let's take a look at this guy. A nice, clean red Ferrari, no scratches. Look at that tire wear, folks. If you really want to learn how to do that, you got to reach out to this guy and find out. I think his plan is don't overdrive the car and don't overdrive the car. Those are the two things I think he's doing, and that's what's making this car work. And there's the other Ferrari, and you can see, look at the difference in tire wear on Death Scythe's Ferrari. I mean, it's almost double. Oh, J-Rod off into the dirt. Yep, this is that track will eat you up. All right, let's see. And Death Scythe hits the dirt too. Winkle coming around the final corner. He's doing all right. And here comes Venom. Oh, who just went off the track? Oh, Turbo again. Does he have damage? He doesn't have any damage. He just needs to get on the track and go. Cupcake is a ways back. He does have somebody coming up behind him, and I think that's Spider Team. I think that's the Beamer. Yeah, it is. It's got to be him. So now he just needs, Turbo needs to just get that dirt worked off there. Oh! Alright, so let's see. Let's check on a few other people. There's Cupcake! Ooh, a nice blimp shot. In the Team Anna Racing. That's a fun corner right there. I like that corner. You kind of just keep a nice steady speed on it. Right in here is a tough. Let's go on board with them and watch this lap. Well, we'll watch for a lap and a half then. Yeah, I think, you know what? Let's go to J-Rod, because J-Rod is just coming through that big corner. He's going up into these little S's up the hill here at the top of the hill. Kind of just keeps it nice and smooth. Not a ton of steering input into the car. He's just taking his time, slow in, fast out. You barely hear any squeal on these tires. It's like it's driving on glass. And here's the nice long corner, full speed. And then you're going to lift off just about there, slow, and then turn in, stay down low. You're going to come out wide, right to the edge, but don't go into the dirt. All right, let's watch it. Let's do a lap on board here with our leader. As he crosses the line. Oh, he just set his best lap by 2 1,000ths. Down onto the apex, back out to the outside. Now this is an interesting corner. People approach this one differently. Now he's staying down in the lower gear. I'm assuming that's just keeping the car a little bit more stable. Some people run at higher RPMs so they can try to run it out. and then on the brakes into the corner. But look at this. Nice small steering inputs. Barely hear any tire noise. I want to drive like this someday. Look at that. This is a picture-perfect lap, assuming he doesn't wipe out on the end. A couple tenths back from his best time. Lift the outside and dive down all the way to the apex, get down more. There you go, and on the gas, perfect. So that is a lap at Willow Springs without going off the track. Thanks for sharing that with us there, J-Rod. Let's take a look here. So Death Scythe is still up in second, cruising around. Winkle in third. Venom has moved up to fourth after Turbo had his little incident. Turbo's got quite a gap backwards, but he has got Cupcake right behind him. Nope, not Cupcake. So it must be Venom. Who was right behind him? Oh, it was Spider Team. That's who it was. Okay, I apologize. Turbo, and the only McLaren on the course at the moment. There's Cupcake, and Magic Man has kind of closed the gap up there a little bit. He's running a few seconds faster than Cupcake is on the course. Now Cupcake and Magic Man are both on the mediums, so it shouldn't be... We get inside this car. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, Magic Man is just closing that gap up. He's on a tear right now. Alright, just stay behind him. Don't try to pass him up the hill. Notice in this Corvette, look how he's keeping those RPMs down low, because these cars just have all kinds of torque at the low end. Maybe shifting it out a little late, but oh, Cupcake gets loose, and Magic Man is going to... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Does Cupcake let him through? Cupcake. Oh no! Stay, keep it together, boys. Oh, holy crap! Okay. So, what's gonna happen here? Magic Man lets him have the inside. It's a fun little battle right here for sixth. Magic Man keeping those RPMs down low, keep that car stable. He's inside Cupcake there, so Cupcake's gonna have to give. It looks like Cupcake might be driving on his controller and not his wheel at the moment. That might be having a challenge. Maybe I know he had a race at one point where he his pedal literally broke in the middle of the race and he had to switch to a controller, so hopefully he's not struggling with all of that. Alright, well, back up front to our race leader, J-Rod, getting her done. He's got a huge gap to second place, probably 10 seconds or more easily. Winkle in third. Still have 18 more minutes before you can pit. And look at those tires. Oh, that poor guy. He is going to be struggling with that car here in no time. Venom's just rolling that Lexus. It looks like he's about to put his brother down a lap. See if you can get around him clean here. Gorski's been struggling with that Mustang in every race. I don't know if that was the best choice of car, but Murica, right? So keeping it there. See, there's what I was talking about, having those higher RPMs. Oh, wow. Gorski almost went off the track. All right. Let's see, where's Turbo at? There he is, coming around the big. You know, I should probably get to know the names of the turns on these tracks. I'm just being lazy. So sorry about that. And there's the inside of a McLaren 650S race car. Still on those medium tires. They still look pretty decent shape, so the medium tires are definitely gonna make the full stint. Those soft tires though are gonna really kill people. Like come towards the end of the end of the second stint, there's not gonna be a lot of tire left on these cars for them to fight with, except for J-Rod, of course, because he for some reason gets those tires that have like the 50,000 mile tread wear on them instead of the 10,000 ones like these guys have. Magic Man coming around the final corner, heading for the start finish line, and that'll complete lap 24 for him. Jonas has got a lead lap car right behind him, and he is out of the way as the Ferrari of Death Scythe comes screaming past. Oh, Nate, hang in there, buddy. Oh, lock those tires up. What's interesting is we've got Winkle and the other NSX coming up behind him. So of both of those cars, bright red Acuras, Hondas, whatever you want to call them. Oh, incident! Oh, Winkle gets taken out by him. Oh, Nate Jonas way off into the desert. But that's going to hurt Winkle. That put him way back. He was close to P2. And that's going to hurt. It looked like Jonas got off the track and lost control and collected Winkle in the process. So you hate to see that happen, but look at that tire wear. After sliding like that, whole left side of his car, he's got left front wheel damage. Looks like he's gonna just stay out there and deal with it. But his tires just look atrocious, and they're only gonna get worse with the next almost 14 minutes of driving. I bet he's dying to get into the pits. Now let's hope Winkle doesn't make the same mistake he made last week at Monza when he was calculating his fuel and he used up about a half a tank in the first stint at Monza. And so to get around, and so he just filled it back up to a half a tank. I forget what the whole scenario is, but whatever it was, he didn't give himself enough fuel, and it really really hurt him towards the latter part of the race. So hopefully he doesn't make the same mistake twice. We'll see how he does. All right, Deathside coming around the big corner. Oh no! Come on, keep it together, keep it together. Oh jeez, that corner is just eating people alive. Look, there goes another one. Winkle. Let's see if Venom does it too. Nope, Venom is fine. Where's Turbo? He's a ways back. Let's see who's the next victim in this corner. All right, let's take a look at Nate Jonas and see how he manages this corner. Now he's got front end damage, rear end damage, and his medium tires are wearing out. So he's gonna stay on the track. Spider Team, where is he? Sorry for all the flicking around. No, that's not what I was looking for. Oh well. Let's look at this guy. What's up, J-Rod? Okay, keep it together. Nice and low. Don't go off the track. Ooh, right to the edge. Right where you're supposed to be. So J-Rod's going to come across. That's going to lead him into lap 29. And still got about 12 minutes. Or 11 minutes before pit stops. So that's going to be another about 8 laps for these guys. Ish. We've got some. I'm going to switch over here to. There we go. We've got a whole gaggle of cars here, and Turbo's got to get around these guys. And he's almost out of fuel. Oh, no! Now keep in mind, if you got to stop and get fuel, that's a 1 minute. Oh, let's see, we're in the Group 4 cars, so that's actually going to be a 30-second penalty for fueling outside of the pit window. But I don't know how he could possibly make 10 more minutes of driving on the fuel that he has. So he's going to end up suffering a 30-second penalty as a result of that. Let's see, where's J-Rod on fuel? Oh, he's doing fine. Deathside is doing fine. He'll be able to make it. Winkle is doing okay. He just got crap tires and a broken car. Venom, his mediums are shot, and he's gonna have a hard time making 10 more minutes too. So we'll see how that plays into this. I think Turbo needs to just put it in fuel map 6 and shift short for like the next 10 minutes. We'll have to see what he's going to do about that. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to pit, or is he going to try to go around again? Flip. Stay down low. Don't go off the track. There you go. Doesn't look like he's making aggressive moves to get around to Gorski. He knows he's in a lapped car. He's just going to take advantage when the advantage presents itself like that. But this might be his last lap, or he's going to have to go get fuel. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. So with that 30-second penalty, that could be sealing his fate on this race. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. Let's see, is anybody else so let's see, J-Rod's looking good. Let's go to the back of the field. So Nate Jonas, plenty of damage and fuel, but he's gonna be able to make it through. Looks like Spider Team will too. Now Gorski's light is just, well, looked like it was on for a second. So he is probably, yep, there it goes. He is going to be in fuel save mode, I'm sure, as he's following on. Now, if he plays his cards right, he'll just stay right behind that McLaren and try to stay in his slipstream so he can save some fuel. So we'll see how that works. Magic Man, he's looking all right. Oh, Turbo, man. I know he's running fuel map 6. He's gotta be. But he's not short shifting that car. Oh, yes he is. There he goes. He sees it now. Look at that. 0 RPMs on registered on there at all. Ooh. You gotta make 7 more minutes, bud. I don't know how you're gonna make 7 minutes of fuel work out of. I don't know how much fuel he has left. It doesn't give me the liters, but it's not enough. Shift that car. Shift it. Shift it. It's killing me. And this is just such a high-speed corner. He's got to be on the gas. He's out of gas, folks. He's going to be out of gas. He's got to pit. He's going to have to take that 30-second penalty. So my guess is, and there he goes. Oh, he's out of gas into the pits. Well, that kind of stinks. Is he going to take tires? Oh, he takes tires and fuel. So that's going to be a 1-minute penalty for pitting early. Unless the race clock that I'm looking at is wrong. But if it was wrong, everybody else would be pitting too. So I think he's just going to take the 1-minute penalty and hope that he can get it back somehow. So we'll see what happens. Looks like J-Rod's in the pit too. And Magic Man. So my race clock must... Oh yeah, from 48 minutes to 42 minutes. But that's backwards. Okay, sorry folks. I guess the race clock is on the replay isn't the same as the race clock for these guys. So I apologize for that. It only shows 42 minutes of driving. Oh no, okay, 42 minutes of driving, which leaves 48 minutes. Nope, they just made it. Okay. Alright, so I was doing math wrong. So J-Rod's still up front. Now Magic Man was able to gain his lap back, and he's in front. Magic Man in 6th place is running on the soft tires, so he should be, he's on the same tires as J-Rod as well. So let's see, let's go down the order after the pit stops. J-Rod is now on the soft tires. He didn't quite take the full tank of fuel because he knows how much it takes to get around the track. Deathscythe fills all the way up and gets all the tire, so he's on the softs too. Both Ferraris are 1 and 2. Winkle on the medium tires now, full tank of fuel ish. Ooh, that was close. I'm not sure how Winkle's going to have much to do for P1 and 2 on those medium tires unless there's an incident, so we'll see what happens. Venom out now on his soft tires, so he will be slipping and sliding at the end of this race. Turbo on the softs, so we'll see what he can do with these. He's got quite a distance back. He's what? Let's see where he is on the track. First place is just behind him. They're on the same straight, so Turbo is in danger of being lapped. So, well, I wouldn't say that. He's got his soft tires and a full tank of gas. I don't think J-Rod's going to catch him and pass him unless he makes a mistake. Magic Man up to 6th, and there is J-Rod right there in front of him on the lead lap. Gorski right behind Magic Man. So they are on lap. They are now on lap 33, where J-Rod is on lap 35. So J-Rod is 2 laps up on Gorski, and I think Magic Man is 1 lap. So there you have it, folks. That's where we stand. Look who's riding a purple sector, buddy. So where's Winkle? He's halfway back on the track from Winkle. Wait a minute. Did he? I think he must have gone off the track because, yeah, Winkle and Venom got past him. So Deathscythe must have had an incident. And, yep, he's got engine damage too. Oh, he hit something. He must have spun, so he's going to fix the car. So Venom is going to be up in third. Turbo is now going to claim fourth position. When he comes out, is he going to come out ahead? Going to get right around him. Oh, no! That was close. Oh, my gosh. Turbo almost got destroyed. Woo, that was close. That was ridiculously close. That was a good save on both of their parts. So that's a good little battle for fourth place here. Let's see if we watch this unfold. Oh, look at all that steering input into that Ferrari. It's just shredding those front tires on that corner. Stay down low, stay down low. Don't hit the... Oh, no! Jeez Louise. Whew. That Ferrari is just really... It just really gets upset when it gets onto those rumble strips. Like, it just gets it all over the place. Come on, Deathscythe, get some. Really putting a lot of steering angle into that car. You just hear those tires yelling at him. He's going to have nothing left at the end of this stint. Deathscythe is going to have nothing. Well, let's see. Let's look at Turbo's tires. They are about the same. Stay down there. Don't hit the curbs again. Don't do it. Oh, I said don't do it. That's gotta be just... Who's that back there? Is that Magic Man back there? I don't think that's Magic Man. I think Magic Man is further back than that. Oh! I'm gonna have a heart attack watching this guy drive. Go. Keep the tires from squealing so much. Deathscythe's trying to catch up to Turbo, trying to close the gap there. Turbo's just hitting all of his marks, exactly what he's supposed to be doing. And Deathscythe is like he's overdriving. Well, I wouldn't say overdriving the car, but he is racing it. He wants to get in front of that car bad. There we go. He's got slipstream. Tuck growl all the way up in there. Let off, let off, let off, let off. Oh. Get down low, get down lower. Lower, lower. Oh, jeez. Here goes. He's going to make the move. Oh, he bumps them a little bit in the process. And on the brakes. Get down in there. Yeah. Turbo is not giving him the space. He's like, you want to make that pass, you're going to have to stay all the way down there. Oh, I think that's J-Rod in the back. Maybe that's why Death Scythe is pushing so hard, because he doesn't want to get lapped. Let's see, is that the case? Yes. J-Rod's right there. He sees all, and they got lap traffic in front of them to negotiate around. J-Rod is just, and off. Oh, stay in your lane, bro. Woo. But J-Rod's calm. Look, no beads of sweat on his forehead or nothing. He's just driving his rig. Meanwhile, this battle for 4th place is raging, man. Death Scythe is not letting up. Ooh, a little late. Go. Meanwhile, who should be showing up in the mix here momentarily? Now, knowing J-Rod, he's not going to press these guys for the position. He knows he's got a gigantic lead over Winkle. Let's see, where is Winkle? So wait, Winkle's on the other side of the track. So there is nothing that J-Rod has to worry about. So he could just let these guys battle it out. Oh, Death Scythe. That's not what you needed to do. J-Rod is going to make a huge gain here with all that run off the corner as he completes his best lap. Look at those tires. Nothing. Now let's look at Death Scythe's tires. Look at that. Look at the difference between them. That's insane. I don't know how J-Rod does it. But I bet his sponsors love it, because they're like, we could use those for 2 races. Give J-Rod a little onboard shot here. Look at that, super tiny inputs to the steering. Lets off early, keeps the speed down low, and a nice easy turn to the apex. There's a reason this guy's all the way up front. And look at that, that's the fastest lap of the race just then. 1:17.5, that is quick. Looks like it's about, from his board, it's about 0.2 faster than his last fastest lap. Now let's see, Turbo. Oh, Turbo goes off. J-Rod's gonna close all the way up to him. Looks like he's got a little distance on Death Scythe. Let's look at Turbo's tire. They're pretty equivalent to J-Rod's. Another fast lap. Look at that. My goodness. J-Rod's putting on a clinic at this track right now. So it looks like we still got just over half an hour of driving to go here. These guys were probably sweating driving this track, turn after turn after turn. Let's see, where's Winkle at? There he is. Something's going on there. We lost another driver? We lost Cupcake. He is gone as well. We're down to 9 drivers, folks. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the battle. I didn't notice that we lost a driver. So that's 2 down. Hope we don't lose any more. Oh, that's Venom right there that they're messing around with. Wow, look how close they are. Both of those guys are in danger of going a lap down, and they are going to fight tooth and nail to keep J-Rod behind him. Turbo's gonna make his moves, get around Venom, keep it in tight. Oh man. And everyone is pretty clean, alright. Look at that. Getting in there. Ooh, look at that run. Let's see how Venom handles this corner. Where does he break around? 150? He breaks, so just letting off. Here we go. Oh, he's kind of making you work for it, J-Rod. Oh, he's keeping him outside there. Look at that. Woo, Venom. He was not giving that one away easy. All right, let's go see how everybody else is doing here. So here we got Winkle still up in P2. He's halfway around the track, but he's still up there. Actually, wait a minute, hold on a second. No, he has lost a lot of time. He must have gone off the track again, because he was all the way at the start finish line right here when J-Rod was where he was. So he's lost, you know, almost a quarter of the lap in time. Ooh, okay, gotta be careful. Somebody's off the track and missed that. Oh, and he's stuck behind the barrier. Oh, Spider Team, no! Gotta get around there. Oh, his car is wrecked. He's gonna have to pit. Oh, that car is messed up. engine damage, front end damage. The car won't even barely drive. So in the pits, and get those wrenches flying, boys. There he goes, and off and running. All right, there's Nate. Nate's struggling with that Acura. There's a Gorski. Oh wow, those tires are not going to be fun towards the end of this race, my friend. Let's see, Magic Man. We haven't talked to him for a little while. Talked about him for a little while. How you doing, man? How you enjoying that bright, shiny yellow Corvette out here? The lone Corvette on the track. It looks like he's got all the fuel and tires he needs to get there. He's going to have... Everyone's soft tires are going to be worn out at the end of this race. So, well, except J-Rod's. He'll probably race those, you know, in the next event. But he's going to get through here just fine. He's just going to have to be patient. Let's see, where is he on the track? Since I don't have timing, let me jump to J-Rod. J-Rod's coming across the start-finish, so... yeah, they're on opposite ends of the break. I do believe he's a lap down. Yeah, J-Rod's on lap 48. Magic Man's on lap 46. But he'll be on 47, so he's only one lap down from the leader. Venom is one lap down from the leader as well. So it looks like... Wait a minute. Is J-Rod the only one on the... J-Rod's the only one on the lead lap in this race. Holy cow, he is killing it. And there won't be any more pit stops, so... And he's catching up to Turbo. And that will, if he passes Turbo, that will put Turbo 2 laps down? Yes, it will. Then all he has to do is catch, Winkle. He's not far. Winkle's just coming across the start-finish line now, I do believe. Yep. So J-Rod could easily go through here and finish this race 2 laps ahead of everybody else. That's just masterful. I know J-Rod is watching this right now. Yeah, I gotta say, buddy, what a tremendous race you are having. One of your finest for sure. For sure. Oh, there goes the move. And, oh, I thought he was going to make it stick there. Man, it's like J-Rod's car has magnets in it. And there's a little metal rod running in all the right spots of the track to keep him there. He's doing such a great job. Turbo's freaking out that he's about to go a second lap down, so I'm sure he is not happy about that. And this should be... Well, they got Nate Jonas is out of the way. He's playing smart. He knows the leader's coming by. Dig at some of these camera angles from in the car. And I think that car we see when we come over this hill, that red car up there, that is second place. Winkle, that is 1 lap down. there's plenty of time. There's 25 minutes, 24 minutes left of race time for that to happen. Now let's see. He's got a good run here. This should be able to. There he goes. Make the move. Going to keep him on the inside, which will give him the inside to the next corner. Did he do it? He does it down to the apex crossover move. Nope. Oh, a little bit of a tap. A little bit of a tap. Oh no. Now, I'm not sure if they're communicating on chat or not. It's probable, since that car is now 2 laps down, that Turbo just told him to go ahead and go. So, because otherwise J-Rod would have waited for him to give him that spot back. So, alright, so J-Rod has one more car to catch to put the entire field 2 laps down. Can you imagine that? And all of that, I guarantee you, every last one of these positions that he's gained is because somebody touched that dirt when they shouldn't have, and they went off the track. That's the only way that would have happened. But I haven't seen J-Rod really put his wheels in the wrong spot more than maybe 3 times, and it was barely. So yeah, that's how that goes. Holy cow. Whew. Alright, let's see. Where's Winkle at? Let's take a look at Winkle. So he is on the same corner. And he's on the medium tires. So J-Rod should be able to catch him before the end of the race. He does have the tires to make it happen. So we'll see how that goes. Turbo in P3 in the McLaren. The lone McLaren. Venom in the only Lexus left on the track. Cupcakes must have been disconnected or had some kind of other issue. Magic Man in the only Corvette out here from Rockefeller in P5. Looks like he's got everything he needs to finish off the race as far as fuel goes. Most of them do. The Gorski in the Mustang. He's got him. It looks like him and Nate Jonas are. Not Jonas. Who's that in front of him? It's not Nate Jonas. Oh, so that's Winkle. So Winkle's gotten around him, which means J-Rod's going to be dealing with that Mustang. There he is back there. And there's J-Rod and Turbo back there coming into the same corners. Same big corner as our P2. Let's see. Spider-Tini out and about. So, Nate Jonas, there he is. The other Acura out there, cruising around. So, man, I wish I had the deltas on these cars, because it looks like J-Rod is closing seconds per lap. Let's see, his last lap was a 1:17. Winkle's last, yeah, a two almost. Let's see. 1:17.8 was, let's see, what is his last here? Okay, so 1:17.7, and Winkle's last lap was a 1:19. So J-Rod's gaining about 1.5 seconds a lap on Winkle with about 16 to 18 laps to go. So I don't see any way that J-Rod doesn't catch him, especially on those the softer tires. So we'll see how that goes. Nate Jonas pits. What happened to Nate Jonas? Must have had some damage, poor guy. Oh, I like that camera view. So there's Winkle, and he's got that Mustang between him and, oh, not anymore. J-Rod is on the straight, and he sees him. Let's ride on board as he tries to track him down. We got this nice, fairly worn soft tires, but certainly not in bad shape at all. He's got plenty of tire to make it. I think he's feeling like, I want to go ahead and go for this. We got nothing to lose. Look how much time he's closed up. Now, J-Rod, don't go giving yourself a big head over this event. You still have to drive the other ones just as well. Now, Turbo's been keeping up pretty good with J-Rod. He hasn't let him slip away. So maybe he's hoping J-Rod will make just enough of a mistake so he can get one of the laps back. But also, Turbo is fighting for second spot, so if he can get up here and catch Winkle, that'll give him a second place spot. So, oh, and that's one of the ways that you can lose a spot. So J-Rod now officially 2 laps up on the entire field. Winkle has got this guy chomping at his bit now. So let's ride on board with our friendly neighborhood McLaren as he is going for P2. So ironically, this is what you're seeing right now is P1, 2, and 3 in order. It's just the P1 up there is 2 laps ahead of the other 2. So it's just kind of it's weird. Turbo and Winkle are definitely on the same lap with each other. So if Turbo gets around him here, that'll give him P7 or P2. And he does have the soft tires, whereas Winkle is riding on the medium tires. And it looks like that's going to be the move. So we have Turbo up to P2. Winkle in P3. Oh! J-Rod off the track! Oh my goodness. Now he's got no damage, so he can get back on the track and go. Maybe he just felt bad, and he wanted to give them both a lap back. I know it sounds like I'm being mean, but I mean this is a feat for sure. And I'm not trying to put anybody down, but they all know that. Now, it doesn't look like Winkle's giving up. He's still near there, so if... whoa! Yeah, he is driving that car. My guess is as long as he can stick around, Turbo will be able to... he'll be able to, take that spot from Turbo. If he can, so. But he is on those medium tires. Now, those medium tires are going to last longer than Turbo's soft tires, which are worn about the same. Actually, Turbo's soft tires worn a little bit more, so maybe Winkle will have something for him a little later on in a few laps when those soft tires are really starting to show their wear. Alright, well, let's do a quick rundown. So, J-Rod in first. Again, driving off the track. I think he's not used to those soft tires being so worn out. Turbo P2. Winkle right behind him in P3. Venom in P4. That Mustang behind him is Igorski. He's 1 lap down in 9th, I think. Magic Man up to 5th. he had a rough start. I think when the first, I think it was on lap 2 or 3, he went off the track, and again a couple laps later, or maybe the same lap. So he's had to claw his way back up for a 5th position. Not bad. There's Zagorski in the Mustang, MP6. Spider Team holding strong in P7. And Nate Jonas and the other Acura in P8. We've lost the Lexus of Cupcake and the who was the other person that we lost? We lost Cupcake and we lost something to do with noodles or Kraft macaroni and cheese. Mac. Sorry to. Hey, I have a weird way of getting things figured out. Early Mac in the other BMW. So that's who we've lost so far. So looks like we got about 13 minutes of racing left to do, roughly. And J-Rod's putting on a masterful performance. He's gained a huge gap over Winkle and Turbo. Even in the last few laps, he's put like 5 or 6 seconds on these guys. So he's doing a fantastic job. Jonas just go off the track. Oh, he's spinning all over the place. Oh, his car is ruined. Gotta. Oh, he's just destroyed. Luckily, he's right near pit lane. Like everything about his car is broken. No, wait a minute. His 2 right-hand wheels are okay. But that's about it. In he'll go. Right. Oh, that McLaren is just right there, waiting. First it was Turbo, then Winkle, then Turbo. I have a feeling until the end of this race, we just won't know how this is going to turn out, obviously. But they are both just, hang in there, Turbo. Oh, wow. His tires look like they're giving up on him. Gonna have to be more careful. Take a look here at Venom, one of the brainchilds of the World Cup series. Got to thank you again for that. Oh my gosh, look at his tire. His front left is horrible. That's going to make really hard to drive around corners like this. That's why it's screaming at him. Whew, that's crazy. And Magic Man, P5, looking pretty solid. Still got just under 10 minutes of racing to do. He does see 4th place in front of him, so... and he does have the better tires, so it's probable that he is going to catch Venom by the end of this. We shall see how that goes, yeah? got, let's see what his lap time is here when he comes across. He's been running solid, like high 118s, low 119s. There's 119.3. Venom has been running solid 120s. So, like every lap. Look at that. Talk about some consistency. So, Magic Man has about a second a lap on him. And there's about 8 laps left. I don't know. We'll see if he can get there. I mean, look how close they are. So he is driving that car. I can tell, like he's getting the back end of it out there. He is looking for every inch of asphalt he can get. He wants that 4th spot. See, it looks like Winkle has lost a spot to Turbo once again. So they keep going back and forth. But it doesn't look like Winkle's going to be giving up anytime soon. That Magic Man's closing. Let's see, what does it look like from where he's at? Yeah, like that. He is definitely closing in on Venom. Now, he's got to be careful. He's still got about 7 more minutes left, which is about 5 laps. Well, actually, no, it's going to be less than 5 laps because they're 2 laps down from the leader. So when J-Rod comes across in 7 minutes, that will end the race. So they better hurry up if he's got to get by him. So he still has about that many laps. I'm just saying is. Once J-Rod crosses that line, he won't have a chance to catch him. He won't get that extra lap to chase him around. Who's that up there? Is that that might be Nate Jonas up there? Oh, Venom's probably freaking out. He sees that bright yellow Corvette on his tail, and he's got 0 tires left. Look at that. Front left tire is shredded. Alright, Magic Man, let's see what you got. Don't overdo it. You're right there. There you go, nice and easy. You got decent tires. Oh! Nate Jonas off the track. Okay, here's your spot. He does not have the traction. You don't know that. I know that because I'm watching. Oh no! No! Oh, all the way into oblivion. Oh gosh! How is your car not broken? Oh, Magic Man. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Alright, well that sealed the deal for him. Alright, so let's go back up here and see. Winkle has a chance here to do something. We're going to give these last few minutes to these guys to see what they can do here. There's only 4.5 minutes left in the race. About just under 3 laps. Oh. That was close. That was close. Come on, Winkle. Now Turbo's got better tires. Oh, Winkle's fuel light's on. He's probably thinking, no, not again. But he only has to go for a couple more minutes. He just has to stick it out, and he's going to get his podium spot. Oh, no. Oh, that did it. That did it. Yeah, that's it. Unless it's Turbo's second place to lose. Oh, that was painful to watch. Sorry, man. All right, no, I refuse to look at J-Rod yet until the last lap. He's got enough camera tonight. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, there's our leader, 2 laps up. Now he is sitting there, nearly out of fuel, but I mean, literally, he could run out of gas and go 50 miles an hour around the track, and he'd still win. So, but he's gonna probably fuel save and make his way around. Of course, he knows how many laps he has left in the tank. We don't. We can guess, I suppose. I can guess. But J-Rod, if you're watching this, I hope you're standing up in your chair and jumping up and down and toasting yourself and enjoying a fantastic victory, man. This is amazing to watch. All right, so we got 2.5 minutes. About 2 laps left, so when he comes around, yeah, about 2 more laps. If he wants to show some mercy, he can slow down. Just let everybody go by. Turbo is in a solid P2 spot right now, unless he makes a mistake. He should come home with P2. Winkle should come home with the last podium spot. I wouldn't know if there are any penalties until the official results come out, which look like we're going to be coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for the official results. Venom is all by himself in no man's land, so he's going to come home with a nice 4th place spot. Magic Man should come home with 5th, considering there's nobody near him except Igorsky, and so Exorsky is actually a lap down, or 2 laps down Magic Man. So, I think that's the 3rd time I've seen that Mustang try to jump through there. And Spider Team in P7 and Nate Jonas in P8. All right, so Mr. J-Rod, there's only less than a minute left on this track, and this might be the last lap. Let's see, we've got, looks like he's going to cross the line, and it's going to be, oh no, it's going to be so close, and that's going to be it. That's the final lap, and J-Rod's going to take P1. Way to go. Nice win. Woo! Yeah, good job. Turbo is still got about a half a lap to 3/4 of a lap to complete before he comes around to take his spot, because he did cross the line, so he gets to finish his lap. The rest of the drivers will see they cross the line to finish theirs. What a great race. There's a lot of excitement. There was some heartbreak. There were tears shed. There were happy times as Igorsky goes flying off into the distance. And Turbo will come around to grab his second place spot. So congratulations there, Mister. And the same thing for Winkle. He'll come around, and that will conclude the top three, folks. My oh my, what a race! Way to go, guys. So the only person we have left is Nate gets to come across the line. So with that in mind, uh, these are the unofficial results of the race. What a fantastic race that was. Want to thank everybody that watched. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Visit us on Facebook. Come race with us. Next week, I don't have that in front of me, but it will be Group 3 cars for race number 4. Sorry for the typo here on the screen. And so you'll be able to go through and watch the fourth race. I guess I could tell you what it is because I can just look it up really quick and then we'll all know, right? The uh, the fourth race will be dun 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 dun. Okay, so it's not as fast as I was hoping to get to the information, but you can always check it out on our website, rwbracing.com. So, oh yes, Barcelona in the Group 3 cars. That is going to be a fun race. That is such a great track. So, anyway, folks, well, thanks for joining, and I hope all of you have a wonderful time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Remember, rwbracing.com. Visit us on Facebook. Come drive with us, man. We'd love to have you all around. And talk to you later.